A startup CEO wants to hire their first VP of people, but they want the people manager to run the first stage interview. What could go wrong and why?
Okay, so there's nothing fundamentally wrong with this, but there actually doesn't have to be for it to cost a business access to the best talent. As whilst this could be passable, competing companies are striving for perfection. The first interaction is vital in generating excitement about the opportunity and getting the candidate really bought in. An essential step if companies want the pick of the bunch. For a VP people hire, there really isn't likely to be anyone better placed than the CEO to talk through the vision and sell the job, given their intimate knowledge of the organisational challenges and opportunities. By delegating to someone else, VP people candidates can be left with the impression that the CEO doesn't especially value the people function, which will deter ambitious candidates. Additionally, a people manager is typically more limited in their scope to the operational day-to-day responsibilities, whereas a VP of people is likely being recruited to transform the people agenda in ways the people manager may not have been exposed to before. Therefore, they're unlikely to be able to assess the area that is actually the main driver behind making a hire at this level, as well as being unable to offer the candidates as much insight into the opportunity in those areas. We haven't even got to how the people manager themselves can feel in this situation yet. In our experience, they either feel like somewhat of an imposter, or they really don't, and they fully lean into the role of interviewer, subjecting the VP of people to a bit of a cross-examination. This latter scenario is generally very problematic, as it usually speaks to a people manager who is either somewhat lacking in self-awareness, or someone who is aggrieved that they themselves have been passed over for the role. An added subplot that makes an already challenging hire yet more difficult to make. I can appreciate that a CEO might feel that by involving the people manager so early in the process, they're demonstrating how much they value their voice and contribution. Personally, I really feel there are much better ways to show appreciation than this. The CEO is leading the evolution of the business and must be playing a much more active and decisive role in shaping the future of the leadership team. Hiring companies must strive to squeeze every drop out of their hiring potential to build an all-star leadership team and avoid complacency at all costs.